My name is Ryan, and I want to know if modern humans are the only creatures capable of human speech.
I'm Alan Mann. I'm professor of anthropology at Princeton University, and the question is, are modern people, Homo sapiens, the only creatures that are capable of using speech? And the answer is yes. Our speech is a wonderful and marvelous way by which we communicate with each other. It is such a special ability that with its development, we have become able to do so many things that other animals cannot. We can just think about all of the marvelous ways that speech or language enables us to deal with the world around us or to deal with other people. And the reason is that language, our speech, is in fact what we can call an open-ended communication system. Any of us, any person in the whole world can say something, can think something, can consider something, can imagine something that nobody else has ever thought about or imagined before. And when you say that idea, or explain that new idea, or explain this new invention, every other speaker of your language immediately understands you. That's marvelous, and that's unique. There are no other communication systems anywhere that is able to do that. You see, even our closest relatives, chimpanzees, have a communication system, and they have a very complex way of dealing with each other. But their communication system, very different from language, is a closed system. So many chimpanzees can utter particular sounds, and those sounds can tell another chimpanzee that this animal is unhappy, this animal is angry, this animal is frustrated, or the sound may tell another animal that there's food nearby, but those are pretty much the only things that they can communicate. Their system of communication is closed. Those are the only communications that they can make. But you can go out and go to this wonderful park, and you can see wonderful things, and you can come back and tell your friends about them, and your friends have never been to that park, and you can explain exactly what you saw, and they'll all understand you. You can talk to your grandparents, and they can tell you about how life was years ago, way before you were born, and you will understand what they're talking about. You can watch the Star Wars films that take place long into the future when none of us will be around, and yet you can understand that. Language allows us to move away from where you are right now and visit the future, or go back into the past, or to go to places where you've never visited, and the language can tell you exactly what's going on, and you will understand it. Language is truly a unique way for humans, and only humans, to deal with the world around them. And it is an extremely special thing we have. And you know, for most scientists, it is the quality of language that makes us human. And you know, I think that's probably a pretty good thing to think about.